The arithmetic operator that we're using for addition is plus, subtraction minus, multiplication is asterisk, and a slash is the division. The mixture of this arithmetic operator when you do use in the select statement follow up the same rule that we use in the algebra. Let's look at this example. We're selecting last name, salary, salary plus 300 from employee table. I'm going to copy this code and take it to the PuTTY, execute it in the PuTTY, and you're going to see that it generates a new column, salary plus 300. So it is a good idea. Now you will learn alias. We can add an alias instead of the column name salary plus 300. We can name it bonus, salary plus bonus. So let's try change this option. So the alias that we learned, we're going to use right here, the salary plus 300. It doesn't matter that you put a space or no space between the salary and plus 300. And we're using the column alias to execute or result. So we can use this one in the PuTTY and generate the same result. But you're going to see right here to put the column alias, we use the column alias. The problem starts right here when we try to use a type of mixturing of the arithmetic operator, and we're wondering how you're going to calculate the result. For example, 12 yearly salary, we try to compute the yearly salary, 12 multiplied by salary plus 100. Question is, what are you going to do? Oracle, what are you going to do? Is it going adding the $100 to the salary, then you multiply by 12, or you multiply the salary by 12, then you add 100? And you know the difference is too much. There is total different value could be generated. So to make that one clear, there is a rule that apply to this one. Rule is going to tell us all the multiplication and division operator should be executed first, then do the addition and subtraction. So as a result, it really does not generate what we want unless we're using the parenthesis to overruling that one. When we use a parenthesis, open a parenthesis right here and close a parenthesis right here, we mean to take the salary, plus that one 200, and then multiply by 12. So this code generates the right result. This code generates a wrong result because it used the default rule, and default rule talking about this one. Execute, let's say execute multiplication and division first. So we're going to multiply 12 by salary, whatever is the result, then you're going to add 100, which is not correct, bonus. I'll let you to execute the result, and as you can see the result right here, you will see in this screen. The next example, we're using the value of null. There are a lot of difference between null and zero, null and space. So null in Oracle database, we call it, it's unknown, it's unapplicable, it is undefined, it is not clear what is a null. In this example, in this query that we try to run, is that some of the people they going to get commission, some of the people they won't get any commission. So there should be difference between those people that they get in commission and those that they don't get any commission percentage. Now if I ran this query, you're going to see that we have some people that they have commission 2%, 3%, 15% because their sale is good. Some of the people they don't have commission right here, you won't see that one. So if I do an example like commission plus multiplied by 100, so what's going to happen to these people that I have no commission and I multiply by 100, and those people that they don't have any commission? So the result is totally different. Let me show you. So in this example, I'm going to say the customer's salary is his salary plus commission, and commission is equal to salary multiplied by 15%, or whatever percentage that they receive the commission. Let's try this example. If I execute this one, it's going to show us as the result how many rows will be generated. Let's use PuTTY. So I'm going to click right here, paste this one, and you're going to see that it displays 51 row. But let's go ahead and execute this example. You're going to see right here, at least I have many people that they have some commission and they have their salary added to the we would like to add their salary and commission together and put them in one paycheck. Now if I'm going to execute this statement right here, you're going to see those people that they don't make any commission, they won't get any salary either. But in this example, you're going to see all the people, they have salary. See, look at the salary column. I have 50 different salary, 51 different salary. But if I execute the one with the commission and I'm going to run it, you're going to see majority of the people, they won't get, because they don't get any salary, they don't get any commission at all. See right here, it's blank. It's totally blank right here. However, let's go ahead and use the column alias right here, make it more clear. So we use the alias, but let's see what is the difficulty. What is the problem that it won't display salary for majority of the people? If the person does not get commission, at least he should get his salary, but we won't see any salary display for those people. Let's see what is the problem. The problem is right here. The problem is you're going to get salary, which is a known value, which is a value multiplied by null. And null is unknown, unapplicable, and undefined. So you go Oracle say, okay, I have a value of salary 500, but the commission is null, so I cannot multiply something by null. So what I'm going to do, as a result, I display null. I display nothing for this employee, that his commission is null. So to resolve that one, we're going to use a new feature, and we call that one NVL, null value. NVL function, what it does, it means if commission is null, at least replace that one with the 0, with 1 or 0. If I put 0, the bad point is going to take the salary multiplied by 0 and result is 0. So if we're going to say if commission is null, replace it by 1 and 1 multiplied by the employee's salary. Let's run this example now. And you're going to see all those people that all of them, they have a salary. Those that they had a commission, add their salary to their commission. Those didn't have any commission, just they got their salary. Let's look at much more detail. So what I'm going to do, I display right here commission and also having the salary in the second. So this is the salary, and before the salary I put the commission. Now if I execute this command, you're going to see that people that they don't have commission, at least they get their salary. These people that they have commission, they get their salary plus the commission. The next feature that we're going to use is concatenation. Concatenation means that combining two columns together. And when we try to use the concatenation, let's go to an example. I'll show you what we mean by concatenation. Let's consider I would like combining the department ID plus the department name. So I using the concatenation operator is 2 bar. So if I execute this one, you're going to see no space between the department and department name. And you're going to see the department and department name, they combine together and display a format which is not visible. Let me use the column formatting, which is available in the index part of your book. I use the column formatting. This application, this feature is which is available on the PuTTY. For PuTTY emulator is available in the index part of your book. We can use the asking the column, department name, formatted alphanumeric 15, and we can use, let's say, is it going to work alphanumeric 15. Now if I'm going to execute, you're going to see that it's going to put the column department name up to 15 right here, manager ID, and the rest of the column. So we can see that it's going to display the department ID 90 and department name executive. Also we can use another example and write here by single quotation slash single quotation, close it and concatenate that one. And this one put a department ID slash department name. I use the column formatting again, and I try to run the query, my query again one more time. And you're going to see that it put 90 in data. You're going to see that it put 90 slash executive, because we use the string quotation right here to concatenate between department ID and department name. Here's another example of concatenation. There is also a function available in Oracle that we call it concat, and we can concatenate two columns together, only two columns. This one is available for two columns, and close it right here, concat. I use the alias concat. I didn't use the reserved word. And this one also available, or this example, select concat Scott Tiger from the table. Or let's consider this example. This example also is concatenated 90 and executive. This is also another example of concat. So what I did, I used the concat function instead of using the bar. Here's another example of concatenation, that using the word or the text that I want between two columns. In this example, select last name is his job ID as employee details from employee. This is another example. You're going to see that we can execute this example, and you're going to put this option, this feature right here, is a between our word. So you're going to see is a is between the text, is a. So you're going to display department last name. You're going to display the last name follow up by job ID. Let me execute, because I'm going to see a little bit mismatch right here. Let me highlight this one, copy this one, and go to the PuTTY and execute it at the PuTTY. And you're going to see that this one, the display that it did right here, is really not correct. We don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to see that it put in, let's put it right here, last name, then put the word is a, then put the job ID, which is strep, and just name it next for all the column available in the table employees. Well, if a single quotation means a start of a string, alphanumeric string, and this is the end of the alphanumeric string, but how about if I want to use the apostrophe and set departments manager, and I have apostrophe right here, a single quotation right here, and try to combine it? This one generate an Oracle error, because you're going to say, I opened the string right here that you try to concatenate with your column, this column manager ID and department name, but I know this, and you end it right here, but what is this one? So it generates an error. Solution to that one is as follow. We can, now let me write this one right here. Solution to that one, I can asking this one, double this one, and it mean disregard the second one. So if you have a quotation and another quotation, mean disregard the second quotation. Let's execute this one, and you're going to see the result. And you're going to see that it didn't generate us any error. Execute and use a single quotation for us, and concatenate the department name with manager ID with this alphanumeric string that we want. Now, if I do the first one, you're going to see that it generates me Oracle error, because you're going to see the beginning string, end of the, but it won't see the quotation string not properly terminated. So as I said, solution is what? Solution is use double quotation. Oracle also using one in standard model, and that one is using this format. Oracle recommends you to select department ID, concatenate, and you're going to using any specific word, Q, W, P, whatever, open quotation, open bracket, end of quotation, and concatenate with the manager ID, and also use the alias option right here. So if I'm going to execute this one, it's going to also work the same way. And you're going to see that it worked the same way. Now, this is one option that I told you. This is another option. However, this new model that Oracle suggested, you have to use the word queue, but you may using a brace, close brace, open bracket, close bracket, or let me try another example, or forward slash, forward slash. So you can use brace, slash, any specific, pound, close pound. You may using any of this feature. Let me be sure the pound also is working. Yes, and also the pound is working. Displaying the table structure. The table structure, there are two different ways. In PuTTY is one format display that one, and in the PuTTY normally you're going to say describe or DESC department. And I misspelled the department. If you say describe, the whole word of the describe, departments, they also display you the structure of the department table. Department table consists of a column department ID, department name, which is cannot be null, manager ID, and location ID. This one in the SQL developer display different than let's go ahead and run it on the SQL developer. I'm going to using the describe and execute that one. You're going to see that the execute let's see, it does not like in PuTTY does not like the SQL statement like this one. However, I'll be able to use it another model. Click right here, extend your tables. I attempt to make a connection and it asks me to put your user and your password. As I told you, PuTTY is much more, PuTTY is much more simpler than the SQL developer. In the SQL developer, the way that you can see the structure of the table, expand the table option, go to the department, and department, you're going to see department ID, department name, and so on. And if you double click on the department, it's going to display the structure of department also like this one in your PuTTY window, as you see right here. Thank you.